The Corsican Brothers, from the novel by Alexandre Dumas. At 8 o'clock in the morning, Louis de Franchi has arranged to fight a duel with pistols with Captain Chateau Renaud in Paris. At this same time, in Madame de Franchi's home, while Lucien and Madame sit by Marianne's bedside, 4 sharp raps are heard at the front door. Lucien goes to answer the knocking, while Madame and Marianne talk together. Suddenly, Lucien appears in the doorway, his face white as a sheet. When Madame asks him who the visitor was, Lucien, white to the lips, manages to reply that it was his brother Louis.
What are you saying, Lucien?
It was Louis.
Louis? He's back?
It was Louis standing there looking at me when I opened the door. Louis, with a wound in his forehead.
No.
Blood flowing from the wound.
No.
A look of appeal in his eyes. His lips moving, but I heard nothing. Then it vanished. Vision.
Vision? Oh, Lucien. It means only one thing. Your brother is dead.
Yes.
The tradition repeats itself. Oh, Lucien, how did this happen? You heard nothing. Louis did not speak.
No.
Oh, Louis. Louis.
Oh, Mother, don't cry like that. Please don't cry. Oh, Lucien, it can't be true. It can't be. You don't know for sure.
I was never surer of anything in my life, Marianne.
But Louis is in Paris. He's safe.
Louis is dead.
But how? Why? If it were here in Corsica with my family hating your family so much...
I don't know, Marianne, but I've got to find out. And at once.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the first boat from Ajaccio. At this moment, somewhere in France, Louis's body lies, still warm. I must find out why he died and by whose hand.
Oh, Mother. Mother.
Dear God in heaven, rest his soul. Rest the soul of my beloved son, Louis de Franchi. With not another word, Lucien saddled a horse and galloped off to Ajaccio, where he was fortunate to board a cargo steamer about to set sail for Toulon. With his lips set in grim lines, he stood in the bow of the ship, which ploughed its way across the Mediterranean towards France. As the skyline of Toulon loomed in the distance, his eyes and his mind tried to pierce beyond to Paris and to what he might find. It was some hours before he had finally disembarked, hired a coach, and driven at breakneck speed to Paris and to the apartments of his brother's friend, Pierre Godet. Even as he alighted from the coach, he saw that the windows were open, signifying the fact that Pierre Godet was at home. It was only when he raised his hand to knock on the door that his face twitched in great fear of the news which he knew full well Pierre Godet would give to him.
Lucien, you?
Yes.
Oh, come in. Lucien, what on earth are you doing in Paris?
Where's Louis?
Louis?
Yes.
Lucien, sit down. I'm afraid you shall have to prepare yourself for a shock. I have bad news for you. Very bad news indeed.
I know.
You know?
Yes. My brother is dead.
Who told you?
Louis.
Louis? Lucien, what are you talking about?
Louis came to me in a vision. It is the tradition of the de Franchis when a twin brother dies.
And that's what has brought you hurrying across to France. Oh, Lucien, it's tragic. It only happened yesterday morning.
How did it happen?
Your brother died of an illness.
An illness?
Yes. Yes, he was very ill indeed.
What kind of an illness?
Well, oh, Lucia, it was a strange malady, a fever. It came suddenly and...
Why do you lie to me?
What?
Why do you lie? My brother was shot through the head.
You know?
Yes. Why do you lie?
Oh, Lucia, I don't know what to say to you. I lied because your brother begged me to lie.
What?
He knew that if I went to Corsica and told you the truth, that it would bring you here post-haste. You see, your brother didn't wish you to go the same way that he went, to die as he died. He felt that, well, you have your mother and Marianne to protect if you were killed too.
Who killed him?
A certain Captain Chateau Renaud.
Chateau Renaud?
Yes, Lucia. He mistook Louis for you.
So, it's Chateau Renaud again. Chateau Renaud with that vile woman by his side. A woman who's done nothing but bring bad luck to the de Franchi. Where is he to be found?
I have his address somewhere here, but... Oh, Lucian, take heed. Your brother was right. You have too many responsibilities.
My poor brother. It was a duel?
With pistols. Louis didn't have a hope. He'd never used a pistol in his life before. And yet, in the early morning, he went to the appointed place outside Paris. He didn't flinch. There was no fear in his heart. A true de Franchi. A de Franchi that your mother and you should be very proud of.
Write me the address.
You're determined to see this Chateau Renaud.
Write me the address.
Oh, there you are, my pet. I expected you to be all dressed up, ready for the reception tonight.
I don't think I shall be going, Paul.
Oh? Why not?
I was so upset about this morning, I mean.
Come here, young lady.
Yes, Paul.
Look up into my face.
Yes, Paul.
What are you worrying about? The man lied about you, didn't he?
Yes?
He wrote me a letter in which he said that you went to his apartment at midnight. It was a lie. You told me so.
Of course it was.
Well, then what are you worrying about? The man is dead, and I'm glad I killed him.
Yes, of course.
And I think the best thing you'd better do is go upstairs, put on a gay dress and the clothes I gave you, and come with me to the reception.
Forgive me for being so depressed. I was worried. Very worried.
You were worried, perhaps, that I might be killed?
Yes, that's it.
My dear Amelie, young de Franchi's grave was dug when he challenged me in the opera box. Why, he didn't even know how to hold a pistol. Just imagine it, Amelie. Fighting a duel with me, perhaps one of the best marksmen in this country, although I say it myself.
Oh, Paul, let's forget all about it, shall we? It was so horrible. I never slept the night before, and then on that morning, waiting for the duel to finish. You don't know what I went through.
Yes, it was unpleasant, but sometimes, Amelie, we have to face unpleasant things. It's most necessary. Come in. Great heavens.
Louis! Louis de Franchi! Oh, no!
Am I going crazy? You're dead.
It's a ghost. A ghost come to haunt us, Paul. It's all my fault. I lied to you. I lied. I did go to his apartment. And because I lied about it, you killed him. Take it away. Take the vision away.
Just a moment. I am not Louis de Franchi. I am his twin brother.
Twin brother?
Yes. If you look closely, you'll find that I am a stronger man than my brother. He was very ill when he came to Paris. And when you shot him in cold blood...
Let me look at you.
I still can't believe it.
But I am not Louis de Franchi. Look even more closely, madame. And remember.
Remember?
Remember the difference between my brother and myself. My brother, whose heart you broke when you met this man, whom I assume is your husband, and the brother who burst into your boudoir and took you in his arms. What's this? The brother who persuaded you to come to his apartment at midnight.
and who then threw you aside and made known the fact that you were little less than a courtesan.
It's not true.
You have already admitted this much, madame, when I first walked into this room unannounced. It's time your husband knew the truth about you.
By heaven, Amelie, you have admitted it.
Keep away. No, Paul.
You little Jezebel. You two-faced little Jezebel.
No, Paul, please. I didn't mean it.
Just a moment. It's not my wish to intrude on a domestic scene. But I am presenting myself to you, sir, to make it known that my brother's death must be avenged.
Meaning?
Meaning this. I gather that will suffice?
Certainly. Where can my seconds call?
At Monsieur Godet's apartments. And since I am in a hurry to return to Corsica, I hope 8 o'clock tomorrow morning will be convenient. At the same appointed place where my brother fell.
You're in a hurry to go back to Corsica. You flatter yourself, monsieur. Is it to be pistols or swords?
Whichever you wish.
Very well. Swords. And I might remind you that I am considered one of the most expert swordsmen in France.
Won't you do this thing? Oh, Monsieur de France.
Don't talk to me. My work with you is done, madame. I've humiliated you enough. I've shown you as you really are before your husband. In the wrecking of his life, my brother's score is completely settled. It now only remains to deal with your husband, the captain. Goodbye.
Walking quickly to the door, Lucien left the room, leaving us sobbing Amelie, and the captain standing there, still very thoughtful. This epic, conceived by Alexandre Dumas, is moving towards a dramatic conclusion. Make sure you hear the next chapter of The Corsican Brothers.